I'm Cameron.
I'm AJ.
I'm Erik.
I'm Rolo.
I'm Blake.
I'm Cooksey.
And we're a bunch of idiots doing a podcast.
Welcome.
Yay!
We're opinionated gamers, 6 guys who love games and think you're going to want to listen to us. But we're going to talk about it. Thanks for those who downloaded, and thanks for those who have already listened to our podcast or continue to listen to our podcast.
We love you the most.
We really do. We love you so much, we created a Facebook page, which you can find us on Facebook at OPIN Gamers is the page. We also have same logo. You can match the logo to make sure it's right.
If you search OP Gamers Podcast on Google, we are now the first search result.
So there you go. We also created an email so you can send us your mean comment or your nice comments, I guess.
And topic ideas.
And topic ideas, please. Yes, we're always looking to fill the wheel with your topics.
Topic ideas, or if you have any musical talent, you can send us an intro.
Yeah, we're looking for a musical intro because us just talking is fun, but we want to hear from you. So if you got some talent and want to make up a theme song or something for us, we're looking for that. Send us that. We'll listen to them, and if we like it, we'll put it on the air. The email is opingamers@gmail.com. That's the email. Also, for those of you who enjoy listening to this and want to join in on some of the fun, we do have a Mario Kart 7 on the 3DS gamer community code. Our community code for that is 02757399011345.
You can also find it on the Facebook page.
That's posted to our Facebook page. All right, let's get into this. It's been a while since we've been together, even though we've been posting weekly, because of the holidays, and we all got some new games over the holidays. So what I want to start out with is just real quick introducing what you've been playing over the break, and what do you think of the games you've been playing?
Well, I got Grand Theft Auto 5. I've been playing that a ton. Really fun game. I also got Destiny. I haven't loaded that up yet. I got Dead Island. I haven't loaded that up yet.
Why not? I mean, Grand Theft Auto's fun, but Destiny is sweet looking. I mean, I don't have it, but as soon as I get an Xbox One, I will own Destiny.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to load it up. I don't have a whole lot of time to play games with this and then work.
Lame.
So I don't have a whole lot of time to play games, so
who needs sleep, right?
Yeah,
all right,
exactly.
AJ, what did you get?
I've actually gotten a couple games. I got Smash, I got Alpha Sapphire, I got Ocarina of Time on the 3DS, and I've been wanting to avoid what Cameron's doing is I'll get what I consider equally as far and progress through them and cycle my way through them over and over and over again.
Thanks, Cam. I think that's smart. At least try out all your games, right?
Exactly.
That's what
I
I
just
did.
get one game and a whole bunch of money. So
the only game that I actually got was Grand Theft Auto and Assassin's Creed, and I have loaded up Assassin's Creed.
Okay. So
Every game that is mine, I have loaded up.
who got Destiny?
Taylor.
Brother.
All
right, so, because those of you in Radio Land don't know that. So anyway, I got a lot of 3DS games as well. That's my newest system. So I got loaded up on some games there. Got Mario Party from Cam. He hooked me up with that for Christmas. And then I got Duck Dynasty.
What?
My wife knows my love of that TV show, so she got me the video game.
What's the video game like?
Video game?
Yeah, it's a story mode kind of video game. You get to hunt ducks and work for the company, and it's interesting.
The story mode of hunting ducks.
It's not the greatest.
If only
game
it was
in the world, but
the Duck Hunt controls.
Does
from
it
the
take a
old
picture
NES,
of your face?
but with
Does
a
your beard have to be a certain number of inches before you can play?
You do have a beard.
That's awesome.
But you get to choose a little me character and walk around with a beard. It's pretty decent. I mean, it's not the greatest game in the world, but it's
probably
decent.
wasn't the most expensive game in the world either.
No. She also got me the Lego Marvel. I haven't played much of that.
Oh, I want that.
But it's decent. And then I've been playing a lot of Blake loaned me Pokemon Y, which I haven't played yet, or X. You got me X, right?
No, you got Y.
I got Y. I don't know which one it is. I got one of them.
Y for life.
And I am just about to face the Elite Four on that. So.
Okay.
Cool.
So
all right.
I also got to Alpha Sapphire. I beat the game, currently working on the Delta episode. And I got Super Smash Brothers along with Mario Party Island Tour.
I got that one too. It's pretty good. I like Mario Party.
You can't online play though.
That's the downside.
Yeah.
But the good news is with one game you can play with 4 people through download.
Which is good because online.
But that's all that you're playing.
Online play, you're obligated to sit there and play though for
Right.
a long time. When you're with friends, I mean, it makes sense that you would want to play a game.
It's true. Haven't yet played download play with anyone though.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Yeah,
Okay, after this. All right, so let's keep going. Blake, what'd you get?
The only video game I got was Mario Kart 7. I know it's a little old, but I got it, and I've almost beat every cup, every CC.
3 stars.
3 stars.
You don't want to race against Blake. He's good.
Or me.
He'll be in Luigi Standard if you want to.
Luigi standard cart.
all the way.
3 stars every cup.
Except for 2
including
on Mirror
So
Mode.
far, I
Mirror mode.
haven't done Banana and Leaf Cup in Mirror Mode, but I haven't even
But
tried
they're the
it yet.
easier two, though.
They're 2 of the easier.
They're
He's
2 of the
done
easier. He's
the
done the
Lightning
hard
and
ones.
the Crown Cup.
You
Special
suck.
Cup.
All right, Cooksey.
I got Borderlands over the break, or Borderlands 2. I put a lot of hours into that one. Aside from watching Netflix, I was playing Borderlands 2. And also I played some Destiny. I rented that from Redbox, and I really like how that one's set up. It's kind of like a mix between Halo and Borderlands. It's basically like a computer game that's on a console.
It's like an MMO.
You're
It is
constantly
kind of, yeah.
online.
You're constantly online.
constantly online with other people
Yeah.
on Destiny.
You can do
Well,
quests.
it's a good thing I had Xbox Live for Christmas then.
Seriously,
Yeah.
because you can't really play.
You have to
it.
play Destiny with Xbox Live, or you have to be connected to internet to play the game.
So, it's a cool game though, and
Yeah.
the concept of the daily challenges and bringing you back in on that.
Yeah, and you can play you go play the daily challenge, and with the daily challenge, if you miss it, you don't feel bad. But if you play it, it's just a little bit of reward, and you have a goal for the short period of time that you can just turn off. When
Smart setup by the Destiny people.
It's what they do with handheld games, just thrown into a console game.
It's brilliant marketing.
It makes sense that it's a mix of Halo. I mean, it's made by Bungie, right?
Yeah, Bungie made it. Same.
Mm-hmm.
So, it looks sweet, and my brother got it on his console, so I'll be spending some time at his house, which is good. All right, so let's spin the wheel. Any complaints with that? Let's get a new topic. Here we go.
You could always come to my house.
Why would I do that? I'm just kidding. All right, I'll come to your house. All right, and
Number
6. That is, we're taking a departure from video games for a minute. We are opinionated gamers. That doesn't exclude us from playing console or handheld phone games, Apple Store, Google Play, whatever. But it also doesn't exclude us from board games
Or card games.
or card games if you're into that. So let's just take a minute and say what card games or board games we've played recently and what you like about them, what you don't like, or things like that.
I got Settlers of Catan for Christmas, actually.
I love that.
That's
game.
such a fun game.
Except
I love that game.
there's 5 in my family, so we had to also get the expansion pack, and the expansion pack didn't come with instructions, so we spent 2 hours setting it up, and then by that time, none of us wanted to play anymore.
Sounds like a fun Christmas day. Christmas day. That sounds fun.
It was like the worst thing ever.
I love that game. If you get a good group of people. Now, I play with my family on that game, and like my grandma and my mom and like the whole extended family, and they just sit and talk the whole game. One game of Settlers in my household can take 3 to 4 hours. And by that point, you want to kill yourself.
Yeah.
But if you play with the right people, Settlers is a great game.
I feel like us 6 should play.
We should. It'd be fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
I over the holidays, my brother got Pokemon edition of Sorry for Christmas.
That is
Oh.
such a fun game.
It's such a fun
yeah.
game.
And kid, what I didn't realize is like it's like the easier version of Sorry. Like they have so many
They have a
cards.
Pokemon edition?
Yeah, they do.
It's called Pokemon
It's
Sorry.
so cool.
Well, I know, but I've never seen it.
And like the 4 different colors are like the 4 of the
There's
gyms.
4 gyms.
Oh, they're so cool.
Wait, what gym leaders do you have? Are they the same as the ones that came out
Oh,
a long time ago?
What region?
Like, I have, like,
Probably
Misty.
Kanto. I saw
It is
Kanto.
Kanto.
I saw
It's
Kanto
Kanto?
Monopoly the other day.
There is a
Almost bought it.
Kanto
I almost
Monopoly.
bought
I saw that too. And I
It
thought
was
about
half
doing it.
off when I almost bought it, and we
Oh.
were going to split $11 a piece to get a Monopoly.
I
game.
saw that at the store.
But
and
the
I thought
box
you guys
was
as a matter of
damaged,
fact.
and I'm like,
Oh.
I don't want to buy a damaged box.
Yeah.
Did you look on the back? I forget whose boardwalk on that, but it's
It's Giovanni. It's
Giov-
the way it's set up is
The Pokemon.
Pokemon.
yeah.
You can battle when you go each way around.
And the last 2 places, the 2 blue spaces where I believe Giovanni's Nido King and Giovanni's Nido Queen.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool concept. All right.
Anyways, as I was saying, so my brother and I were playing it, and like the cards they're so different that like it almost makes the game easier. Like there's
Well, it's designed for little children.
well, yeah, but
Which is weird.
I was really frustrated. Like my brother pulls a 5, and he's like, "Okay, I pulled a 5, but since I'm blue, I gotta put my guy straight to the finish line."
No, yeah, that's what a blue 5 does. You
Oh,
can
is it
put your-
really?
Yeah, every 5 card will be like, if you're blue, send a guy straight to the end, or if you're yellow, send a guy straight to the end. If not, just move forward 5 spaces.
I didn't think regular
I
Sorry
haven't
was like
played
that.
Sorry in like 40 years.
I haven't played the.
Well, I don't know.
Not
Regular,
Regular Sorry isn't like that.
I don't think
I like
regular
Sorry
Sorry,
sliders.
Pokemon Sorry is like that.
Sorry Sliders is fun.
So
I
that's what I played.
That's what you played?
I showed no mercy on my brother. He had like 3 people like 5 spaces away from the end, and I still beat him.
You were like, ha! I'm like 18 years older than you.
Did you throw the board down in his face and be like, suck it?
I took the cards and I went like.
So my game obsession right now is Dominion. I don't know if anyone's played Dominion. It's I believe it's by the creators of Catan, and it's a card-based game. It's got like 14 different expansions to it, and it's all a card strategy, mixing, matching cards and playing them. It's really fun. It's addicting. Every time you play it, it's a different game, which makes it really cool because you get the expansion pack, but you're only using bits and pieces of them, and the way that the cards interact with each other is completely different. That's my new obsession. In fact, I bought like 4 of the expansions over Christmas. So
Wow.
yeah, it's not cheap, but definitely worth it.
I don't really necessarily have a favorite board game of all time, but one of my favorite card games would be Cards Against Humanity.
Great game.
Great game.
Really good game.
It's fun.
It's like apples to apples for adults.
Yeah, basically. You can
Children
create a-
shouldn't play that game.
You can create a lot of good inside jokes with friends. With
All
that
right.
game.
Yeah.
Blake, what have you been playing?
One of my favorite card games of all time is Phase 10.
That's such
Yeah,
a fun
great.
That's a
game.
great classic game.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't go wrong with Phase
We
10.
played that over the break.
Yeah.
I mean, with
I
my
was gonna
grandma, the
say,
game.
usually
Phase 10
I
tournament?
never lose a game of Phase 10, but I lost to Jacob.
Nice job, Cooksey. Wait a
Jacob,
minute.
who's this Jacob?
All right, Cooksey, tell us what's going on.
Oh, well, I've been playing a lot of different games. We got a new Monopoly game over Christmas, and it was the Monopoly Millionaire. And the way that one's designed is really interesting. You have towers, and when you land on a space, you buy a little piece that sits on it, and you add it to your tower. And when you fill up your tower, you win, right? And when somebody can't pay rent, they don't mortgage or anything, what they do is they just give you the top part of their tower. And you just stack it. And it's basically a fast-paced version of Monopoly. You can play in less than a half hour.
See, that's
Monopoly.
brilliant.
It's genius, and it goes by fast, and it's fun. And even like my little brother, who's 4 or 5, can play it. Six.
Yeah.
He's 6.
You know, one of
it's
those ages.
simplified,
Yeah.
but it's faster. Still Monopoly concepts.
Yeah, like your tower, based on how tall it is how much rent you charge, and it's the same rent for every space you land on. And when you pass go, you collect the tower value.
That's cool.
Yeah,
That's
and
right. I love Monopoly. I'm a Monopoly addict.
yeah.
The best time. Nobody will ever play with me though is a problem because nobody wants to sit down for.
I
4 hours
play
and
with
count
you.
out. I
have
bought the Monopoly electronic banking edition.
I like that one.
I
hate that one.
I love that one. You get rid of the money. It goes faster. You're just transferring on the credit
But
cards.
I think it's much more satisfying when you're winning and you have literally
Yeah.
a giant pile of money sitting in front of
See,
you.
and I hate cash anyways. I'm all about using my credit card. So Monopoly electronic banking. Plus, you just plug in the cards at the end and see who won, and hey, it's all good.
No, I had to play that in my financial lit class, so that's a no-go.
All right. New topic. Spin the wheel.
Yep.
Here we go. Spin. There we go. Okay, topic number 7. Arcade games versus console games. What do you prefer more? What do you enjoy more? For example, we recently headed down to our local arcade and played the new arcade version of Mario Kart, which I have to say was pretty darn good.
Yeah.
What do you prefer? I mean, do you like arcade style of games or taking console games and making them arcade style? Or should we just focus arcade only? versus console only?
Well, the arcade Mario Kart was a lot of fun, but it was only 2 players, and it only had 8 people you
That
could
might
choose
have
from.
been just the local arcade. Though.
It might have
have
just
been
been-
able to do 8.
Yeah, add more.
or-
It
or
could-
add more.
Well, how much
could,
did
but
it
it-
cost a person too?
It was like a buck.
It was not cheap.
It wasn't, but our local arcade is not cheap.
That's true.
Seriously.
We won't mention any names. Don't.
I'm not going to.
They could sponsor us one day. All right. Maybe. Not anymore. So what do you think, Cam?
I prefer console gaming, but, I mean, the local arcade has a lot of cool arcade games, right? Like, you can go there, you can play a couple arcade games, you can go home, but you have to go there, you have to spend a lot of money to play a game. Like, if you want to play a game 50 times, it costs you $50, whereas you can play a game 800 times at your house for the same $50.
Yeah.
So, I mean, I like console gaming. Arcade gaming is also a lot of fun, but
You know what I liked about the Mario Kart though, the one that we had. So I think they recognized that they couldn't just put the same game in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And it's completely different.
It
It's
is.
not like
Different
any
tracks,
other
different
Mario Kart
carts,
that you've
everything's
played
different.
before.
Different items too.
Different items, and the way you use the items are different.
They had 2 different people I've never even seen before.
So they went a completely different way with it than
And
I've
it worked.
ever seen. And I think it
We
was
both
more,
saw it. We all saw it and we're like, we should play that.
Yeah, we all have Mario Kart, but we were all like, hey, let's play this. This looks cool. So I think it was a cool concept.
Yeah,
I enjoyed just expanding off of that. I liked seeing it. I love that because the thing is that's kind of the way they pull you into more arcade games. They give you this kind of gray area with something you're familiar with, something that you play a lot, and it's like, hey, this is halfway in between. So now it's like, well, I want to see what else they have because this is cool, this is different from normal, it's remade, new tracks, new everything. And that's why I like arcade games a lot, especially when they try and combine with something.
I think so too. I think I like taking a console game we're familiar with and making an arcade version. I instantly see it at the arcade and I say I want to play it because I know it.
And
You know,
it's gonna be different.
I own Guitar Hero. I love Guitar Hero.
Guitar
When
Hero's
I
a lot of
see
fun.
it at an arcade, I want to jump on and play Guitar Hero at the arcade. I think it's more fun. So
I think it'd be cool also if arcades went more rock band style and they had drums that came out of the machine. That would be a lot of fun.
One thing I will say though is a lot of console games are arcade style. I mean, it's a whole style of game, and racing games are kind of arcade because they're repetitive, but you do different. It's different every time. Also, Smash. Smash is a really good arcade. It's basically just
that'd be a sweet arcade. Why
It would
haven't
be.
they
Why is
put
it
an
not?
arcade style?
I mean,
8 joysticks with buttons. And
I would enjoy an
It's-
arcade version
well,
more.
They technically have an arcade version. It's not really an arcade. It's Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Smash is just Street Fighter.
yeah, but Smash is better than Street Fighter.
They layered Nintendo skins over Street Fighter.
And gave them their
It's-
own unique powers from their video
It's
games.
improved on what Street Fighter was. But I mean, an 8-man Smash at an arcade with 8 guys there with joysticks and
That'd be
control
cool.
and
With
a
a
big.
huge
I mean,
screen.
the way they're doing the screens now on some of these arcade games, they've got big, massive screens at these arcades now. They could probably do something like
yeah.
They
that.
should. But one thing is,
1080.
with arcade style,
Give out tickets for who wins.
they need a
based on
bigger
the order.
division, I think. I feel like arcade games should be in arcades while console games should be on consoles because I don't want to buy the new Smash. I used to, but as I played the one for the 3DS, I realized it's the same thing over and over, and there's not enough change, in my opinion, for it to be its own console game.
They added a lot of stuff in this one though.
They did add.
Even as
Smash
opposed to
Run?
Wii U to
Smash Run
3DS.
is cool.
Smash Run's cool.
Took me
They
a while to
added
like
a
it.
ton of characters. They took out the ice climbers though, which I thought was really weird. They've been in the game.
See, and I think they
they've been
should
in the game
Stuff.
forever.
Nobody. I think they should.
Just
I think
random.
they should leave it open to more downloadable characters in the future.
Yes.
And I don't know if they're going to, but I think that it'd be sweet if later they come up with a character pack.
I mean, they did it with Mario Kart. Why
Yeah,
not
they
Super
did.
Smash?
I think they should.
Hey Nintendo, if you want to add Mewtwo to the 3DS version, that'd be great.
That'd be actually pretty
That'd be
sweet.
awesome.
That would be cool.
So, all right, new topic.
Yeah, sure.
Topic 10. I'm excited about this one. Topic 10 says, what makes a game suck?
Gyarados.
What is it? Why are there games that we just hate, and what about them makes us hate them?
Repetition. Too much repetition when the game's not fun enough the first time.
Repetition is annoying, but more specifically what's annoying for me is I hate backtracking.
Oh, I was hoping you were to say backtracking.
Oh my gosh, I can't stand backtracking.
I can't play Metroid because of backtracking.
Repetition is understandable, and the thing is like, it's okay if it has some backtracking, but there's such, like, it goes downhill so quickly. Like, you can go from having just enough to being way over just in a
Well, I mean,
instant.
also, certain cutscenes will make a game suck. Like, have you guys watched the new Metal Gear Solid yet? There's like 2 hours of gameplay and 12 hours of cutscenes.
Yeah.
So, I think I don't mind repetition if it's used in the right way. Like, I can play Smash Brothers all the time. I'm different than you. I enjoy mixing up, changing levels, doing different things like that.
Yeah.
But when I can beat any character at a level 10, then... And Wi-Fi's so laggy with it.
It only goes up to level 9, Cooksey.
Or 9, sorry.
Seriously.
But I can beat a level 10.
But so I don't mind that. What makes a game suck is if I can beat it in a day.
Yes.
I can't stand
And
games.
no post-game.
Yeah, I can't stand games that are quick to beat. I mean, if I can beat it in under a couple days, I think the game is worthless. I would rather not buy it. I would rather not rent it. Why did you make it? Why did you not put some time and effort into developing a story or something that makes this game worth my time?
How much gameplay are you talking, like, per day?
Like 2 or 3 hours.
You can beat Pokemon in a week with 2 to 3 hours a day.
Yeah, but you've
then
got
there's
so
post-game.
much open world
Okay.
stuff in Pokemon that it's worth it.
Okay,
But
I see what you're
you're,
saying.
you're taking, as much as I love the Disney Infinity series,
Beat it
which
in a
I
day.
do, but all of those story modes on the game, on the little, what do you call them? The
Toy boxes?
not the toy box mode, but the story mode.
Story modes.
All of those
Play sets.
Yeah, the play sets. I beat all of those. I mean, granted, it's made for little children, but still, you beat through those so quickly that it was like, now what?
But
Right.
isn't any game that's not rated tier higher for little kids?
Still though, I mean,
Well,
Not
if it doesn't
necessarily.
offer anything else, and it's just story mode and you beat through it, and there's no other offering, think about how boring Halo would be without multiplayer.
Yeah.
any
If
Call
it
of
was
Duty game.
only story mode, it'd be a worthless game.
Yeah.
I would say any Pokemon game, but they did that for a long time.
So, all right, Marcus.
I would have to say if a game lags a lot. That's
Like-
a big one.
Like, lags a lot or has a low frame rate?
Well, like lagging, like let's say you're playing multiplayer, which of course you're gonna lag a little bit, but if you're lagging a lot, which is costing you to not get first place in, let's say, a multiplayer deathmatch.
Generally, that's an internet thing.
Yeah.
True. But still, if one person
What's
creates the lag, then everyone receives the
There's a new game coming out there. They're making their own network. The game itself is, and I can't remember
Does
what
that mean
it
it's
is.
going to be compatible across systems?
I think so, and they're developing their own network, separate from Xbox Live, separate from PlayStation Network, separate from the Nintendo Network, that they are building specifically for their game and their game only.
I hadn't heard about that.
That sounds awesome.
I just
That would
heard
be
about it. I
awesome.
can't remember the game. I wish I had done more research on it, but I think it sounds awesome. I think
That
that's
would be
smart.
so great.
We need
Yeah,
a
like,
lot more
It'd be like if
cross-platform.
Bungie was building their own network.
That in
That'd be
itself
genius.
would
That would've been
separate it
awesome.
so much from all the other games that it would just bring in so much more people.
So I heard about it. I can't remember what game it was. I heard rumor of it recently, but I can't remember.
You know what else makes a game suck? When it's not Half-Life 3.
Gyarados. All right, Blake. What makes a game suck when you play?
One thing I hate that if I'm playing a game it has too many of is loading screens.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's true. Yeah, the new.
That's the
there
one
was
thing
a,
I don't like about Skyrim.
I love Bond. I love James Bond, but there was one of the new ones on the Wii. Back when it was new,
Was it Goldeneye?
that had a loading screen like every 5 minutes top.
I played that one.
It was awful. And as much as I love the GoldenEye series, man, that was a pain in the butt to get through.
Well,
A lot of games make it so you load up the game at the beginning. Like lately, they've been making so you load up the game at the beginning and you don't have to go through loading screens again after that. I remember the first game I ever heard that did that was Harry Potter #5 on the PS2. My friend was like, check it out, no loading screens.
It's smart.
Which is awesome.
Because
I'm pretty sure Pokemon's been doing that for a lot longer.
Yeah.
No loading
Everything
screen.
doesn't revolve around Pokemon, Cooksey.
Yes, it does.
Dang.
New topic for the wheel.
Yeah.
The world revolves around Pokemon. All right, Cooksey, what makes a game suck for you?
Shallow character development. If I can't alter what my character is able to do, skill trees are the best. But when you're playing a game where you can't change anything, you have no control, you unlock things that are predetermined for you, then it makes the game boring because I don't have the freedom to do things differently.
I think that I like the games where you have the ability to change up a character. I think Fable was one of the first ones that really kind of hit that out of the park, where what you did determined what the game did.
Well, then if you look at like Skyrim skill trees, or I like on Borderlands how you can just reset everything.
Yeah.
Just redo it and reallocate the skill points. That's genius.
Yeah.
And just the ability to change what you're doing or do something different. For
Fallout has a lot of stuff like that.
Love Fallout.
Fallout's a fun game.
All right, I think we got time for one more short topic here, so let's spin the wheel and do one more. Here we go. All right, we're going with number 8. Who wins the console war this year? It's the first week that we're doing a podcast in the new year. We've seen a lot of new games get announced this year with Zelda and Star Fox on the Wii U. You've got the new Halo coming out for the Xbox. You've got a ton of crap coming out for PS.
I just saw an advertisement for Uncharted 4.
Yeah. Who's going to win this year? Who's going to win the battle of good games on their console? Who's going to dominate?
A lot of people count out Nintendo like all the time. Like they always say the console war is just between PlayStation and Xbox, but I feel like Nintendo has a big lead this year so far.
I feel like it. They're releasing new versions of some of their best game series. And especially knowing that they'll probably announce a new Pokemon game by March and they'll have a new game by the end of the year in that too. And if they use the Wii U for that, the Wii U is probably going to dominate this year, in my opinion.
I think the Zelda alone is going to get buyers.
Oh.
I mean, looking at the gameplay trailers, I want to buy a Wii U so I can get Zelda, and I don't even like playing Zelda.
Right.
I mean, I'm not the biggest Zelda fan, but I want to play the new Zelda. I will suck at it, but I think that's a big win. Though Halo alone carries Xbox.
Halo was I mean, like, because Microsoft bought out Bungie before, because Halo was originally created just to be a PC game, and it was supposed to be a sort of StarCraft-esque game, but then Xbox bought them out and put that with the release of Xbox to help kind of give them that push into the world.
And it worked.
It worked
like a charm.
Amazingly. And, like, I mean, just seeing that, like, I just want to go back and just see all those maps that I used to play and grow up on just remastered and see what they've done with them.
And grow up on when I'm not going to be able to buy an M game for another month.
So, who do you think is going to win the console wars?
As much as I like Nintendo, I feel like Xbox has a shot at it again this year.
Xbox always wins.
They always win. They're the gamers. It's the gamer's choice. Like most gamers will pick Xbox over anything else. They have Halo. They've got a lot of the stuff goes over to the PlayStation as well. But so many people have Xboxes that it's almost no competition. Like Grand Theft Auto, the amount of people playing on Xbox as compared to a PlayStation is phenomenal. How many people?
Yeah.
I feel like the Xbox would probably take it again this year.
Anyone have any different opinions versus Xbox, PlayStation, Wii?
I hope it's Wii.
I hope it's Wii. I think Nintendo has been really discovering the full potential of the Wii U. I feel like they built this console not having a clue what they could do with it.
Let's do something new.
Let's do something new
first.
and let's make something and we'll figure it out after we do it.
And it took them 2 years.
I think they're with Zelda, the way it's looking, they're shaping up to see, hey, we've got something good here. and they're finally utilizing those HD graphics and the
gamepad.
There is a great quote that
Can
my
you
dad
imagine?
always says, and it's when you're presented with an opportunity that you don't know how to handle, say yes and figure it out later.
It works,
and it's working for
it's
Nintendo.
It's working because I think Zelda is going to get people excited. And can you imagine if they take that same kind of expansion they do with Zelda and tailor it to Pokemon?
I know. I'm so
I mean,
excited.
a Wii U version of
That would
Pokemon.
be so cool.
Oh, could
would
you imagine
be-
an HD remake of Gale of Darkness?
That's what I want to see this year.
I mean, they've got a ton of potential.
Because the last console Pokemon game to come out on was Wii, and it was Pokemon Battle Revolution, and that was one of the ones with no good story and really repetitive.
The last one that was
I
good
don't
to
like-
come out
I don't
was
like-
Gale of
was
Darkness.
Gale of Darkness, but that was on the GameCube.
Yeah.
I don't like that they don't just have a Pokemon, the same type of gameplay for a console.
Yeah.
Because I mean, I get it. Pokemon Snap was the biggest waste of time.
No, it was
Stadium-
not.
Pokemon Stadium,
Different
okay, that's
ones,
okay. But let's see,
Another
especially
Gale
with
of
the
Darkness.
Wii U,
Yeah.
the same kind of game I'm getting on my 3DS, but in the Wii.
Well, no, Pokemon Snap wasn't a waste of time. Hey, you Pikachu was a waste of time.
Yes.
That's true.
That was terrible. Holy cow.
Anyone played Pokemon Art Academy either? Because I
That's a movie, right?
I street passed somebody playing that. What?
You're playing a movie.
What?
I should
All
have
right.
somebody playing Netflix.
I was like street passing people who are in system settings.
Me too.
Like, oh, what are you doing on there? All right, I think that's it for us this week. We'll be back next week with another podcast. Thanks for listening. Please stick with us. We'll get better and better as we keep going along. We enjoy our fans. Let us know that you like it on our Facebook page. Let us shoot us an email. Let us know what we can improve upon. Don't be hurtful though. I cry a lot.
I can verify.
Come join us on Mario Kart Community 02757399011345.
We'll constantly tell you when we're on Facebook.
On Facebook, we'll let you know when
And the
when
Twitters.
we're
I'm
racing.
just going to tell you, you're all going down right now.
And the Twitters. Our Twitter handle is @OPIN Gamers. And that's it for this week, and we'll see you later.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.